That's Mic test, mic test, mic test.
Damn, dude, I just opened them chips. There we go.
Turn it off, you turn it on, you gotta turn it on. Turn yours on.
Mine's up. Oh, shit.
Dude, I could barely hear you.
I can hear me.
Hold up.
I
We'll
can hear
figure
you.
it.
Barely
hear his dumbass voice off.
Maybe you should wait.
Baby, you should turn down the lights. All right.
Hey, if you're gonna burst out with laughter like that, move the phone away from me.
My phone is off, dude. It's on. Turn it on. You should be all right. Just leave it on. Fucking mouth and probably hear people.
Damn, dude. All I hear is your mouth.
It's either you or the dog, and they sound together. Yo, what up, people? What's the deal?
That was a nice little jam you had there in the beginning.
Yeah, you like that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm here. I'm here with Adrian again, talking it up on another weekend. I got my brother Andrew, BB, whatever you want to call him, however he wants to go by. Say what up, fool.
Andrew is fine.
There you go. See, he came in a nice little white shirt,
I know, it came out pretty cool
all cleaned
today.
up. Got the Air Maxes on with the wides, the extra wides.
That's the way he
I
talks,
know,
though.
dude.
Andrew fine. Andrew hungry.
Shit.
Andrew simple.
Well, we're here. We just got back from the store. We did a little store run. Got some stuff. Got some little munchies. Try not to eat while we're here. But how was y'all's week? How was anything exciting this week besides what we've seen on TikTok and the internet?
Fuck all that. Oh. It's the same fucking thing. You can still hear me from right here, right?
No, I can't.
How about now?
There you go.
Fuck.
There you go. You'll get used to it. You just gotta talk into it.
Yeah. Week was good. Internet, you always find something new.
I think the internet always wins. I don't care what it is. I learned about that the breakdancer from Australia. Holy shit. You see the dance moves she had. They were clowning the shit out of her.
I always wondered, like, how in the hell did she get there? You got to be, like, the
Top
best
notch.
of your country to get there.
Well,
But supposedly she was in charge of who gets chosen.
it was her husband.
Her
and
husband.
dude.
Her
That's how
husband's a
she got
coach.
fucked. Apparently, that's what I'm hearing.
The
I don't know if it's
caucasity.
true.
The caucasity.
She's like,
It's my right. I'm going.
Look,
We started this organization.
I was excited when my son told me that there was breakdancing in the Olympics, and I was like, oh, we're gonna watch that. And then I watched like a little bit, like here and there. We're cooking dinner, and then like it just seeing some of it coming in and out, and I was like, oh my god! Like I was excited because the '90s, like breakdancing was like just like the later '80s,
yeah.
and then seeing this, and I was like, no, why? Like how long did it take to get breakdancing into the Olympics? And this is how it gets represented.
Well,
Ugh.
It took decades.
It does get. It does get. I'm glad to see it in there.
Yeah.
Because it is like, it's a lot. It's a sport. I mean, like you gotta have strength and physicality or whatever.
Yep.
You know,
But-
thanks to that lady, she fucked it up. There ain't no more
No,
breakdancing.
well, here's the thing about it. It going to the Olympics, it's not necessarily like. Because remember back in the day, it was badass. People would do all these moves and yeah.
Ooh,
Okay,
ooh,
well, once it gets to the Olympic, it's more about points.
Yep.
So they're gonna be doing these little tricks and moves, to get that point instead of for a show, it's for the points. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's probably why it didn't seem so exciting for you. You know what I'm saying? Because they're just trying to get them points from the judge.
But style points. You're supposed to get style
creativity.
points. Creativity.
No, I know, but there's not like before there wasn't really like points for that kick you gave or that stand you. You know what I'm saying? Like a point system.
I guess, okay, for being the first
The
year.
point system, the Olympic point system, whatever it is for this sport or for breakdancing, I think might take away from what breakdancing is about.
Of course.
Who it did?
No. Hold on. I can't say of course. Sorry. For it being the first time in like competition, I think the judges, if wherever they got the judges from, I think they should have been to like several.
Russia. No, sorry. It's always a Russian judge.
Yeah, they should have been through like several dance competitions, because there's like b-boys, break dancers, like the poppers and everything. So I feel like they needed to go to like an actual like dance competition, or at least watch what's the movie with Chris Brown in it? Oh my God, Step It Up, or You Got Served.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. So one of them dancing movies. So,
The dancing movie, you know, he gets shot in it too. I've only seen that part where he gets shot. I just
Step
know
It
it's-
Up or something like that?
Yeah,
No,
some
I don't know.
shit like that. But I feel like next year, if they don't take it off because of this,
They're not gonna. Why
No,
would
they
they?
did. It's not going to be part of the 2028 Olympics.
Yeah, it is.
But
it
no,
should be because it's LA.
It's not. LA only has a certain amount of sports to bring to it, and they're saying that breakdancing is not going to be part of it. But they are bringing back baseball. They're going to put flag
Softball.
football.
Yeah.
Wait, they said this already?
Yeah.
Here, look.
Would that chick sabotage the whole damn sport, or what the fuck happened?
I
there?
don't know, but apparently due to LA's, well, you see how fucking compact or packed LA
Yeah.
is.
And this is
They're limited to what sports they're able to do.
Yeah.
So I doubt that's going to happen. But yeah, I hear 2028 Olympics. I am excited because
Yep.
baseball's coming back.
What?
American, well, not American.
They
but
got rid of
flag
it?
football.
Yep.
Huh? Told you. Saw that shit today.
Yep. So here you go. So
I
the
saw it on
title.
El good old Facebook.
Yep. Breakdancing will not return to the 2028 LA Games.
Yep.
How do here? This is a
Thanks, Australia.
Desert News. It says, how do sports get dropped from the Olympics?
All it takes is one bad apple.
Oh, okay. So apparently the decision to keep breakdancing out of the LA 2028 Games was made long before Reagan or any other Olympic breakdancers performed
Yes, because they're due to
on the
limited
worldwide
space.
stage.
It's due to limited space out in LA.
No, it says because it did not fit their vision for the games. It had nothing to do with any of the breakdancers' performance.
They're trying to cover their asses. That's what that is.
Which, okay, I mean, sure, fair. However,
I think it's because of the culture. I think it's because of the culture.
the LA culture, but it's
No,
LA.
not LA. Just like
The Olympic culture.
the Olympic culture. Like that's not. It's more like it's too hip or some shit. You know what I mean? Or something. That's not what I'm saying. What I think, but
Well, here, look,
but it's like
here.
It's not proper.
fuck
Quote. There's a quote by
Try
somebody
to do
by
a headstand like that.
a sports director. So it's up to each local organizing committee to determine which additional sports to put forward that fit with their vision of the games. End quote. Do not include the sports. Okay, obviously breaking fit very clearly with Paris's vision of a very youth-focused urban engagement. It's LA though. Like, where else would you like? New York, LA, and somewhere in the South. Do pick whatever state you want from the South in dancing, right?
I can't imagine how packed it's gonna be in LA.
In LA, oh,
Oh, it's gonna fucking be horrible.
Hey, you know what?
Oh.
You know what? I was watching on the news the other day.
During that
In-
time of the year in
California,
LA, everything's
they're
gonna be
making,
overpriced.
They made homelessness illegal, right? Now it's in perfect time. That gives them 4 years to clean up for the fucking Olympics.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it's about. For the Olympics, they're trying to get everything all cleaned up, ready for 4 years, so we get no homeless people. That's what it's about. It's not because of. And how do you get rid of homeless, anyways?
Ship them off to another state.
Yeah,
Or-
don't help them. Spend the money doing something else.
Employ
Kicking
them.
them out.
Instead of fucking building some kind
Yeah, I
of
heard everybody's
community
going to
for them or
Idaho.
something.
no, hombre. Well, is it our mayor here? The mayor of Boise decided to put the homeless on a bus to Portland.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, damn it. That was my money. Shit. Fuck. Bastard. You didn't ask me, motherfucker.
Well, hey, it's not up to you.
Was that the guy that got caught on the mic
What?
talking about poor people are stupid?
Oh, I don't know. Did that just happen? I haven't heard anything about it.
This was years ago.
Oh, maybe. Not here in Boise though. Was it here in Boise?
We need to know our place.
Yeah. Oh well. I mean, clearly.
Get down on your knees. You're going to pay for this bus for these homeless people.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, look, check it out. They took away Greyhound. Greyhound's not in Boise anymore. It doesn't. It travels through Idaho, but it's not called Greyhound anymore. It's another like sub parent or partner of Greyhound.
No, there's still a Greyhound sign right there on off the highway. They
Yeah,
drop you off at a gas station now.
at the Flying J on
Yep.
Federal Way.
But I think a lot
You
of
mean the
Greyhound
bus station?
spots-
The bus station downtown?
It's gone.
No,
dude.
it's not there anymore.
They canceled it. You can't sit in there no more. Nothing. It's done.
Damn.
Greyhound is obsolete.
Spell obsolete.
Fuck no, I can't. Nope.
Yeah, here you go. It's on Federal Way. I wonder how much a ticket is. Where do you want to go? Let's see how much a ticket is now.
Dude, they're probably still like under $200.
Okay, here. How about we go from
Just go right there, Portland.
Portland to Boise? Let's flip it. Boise to Portland. Let's go.
What would happen if
Go Boise.
whoever from Portland ships 3 buses of homeless people to Boise? What are they gonna have? Homeless wars? Fucking stupid ass motherfucker.
There's enough.
Damn.
There's enough Republicans here that
That won't
that
happen.
ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. But
Damn. $85?
yeah, $85.
Man, that's
So-
cheaper than renting a fucking car and paying for gas and everything.
If you leave, so here, because I picked it for Wednesday. 8:50 in the morning, you'll get there at 6:10 p.m.
That's not bad.
3 seats left at this price. Ooh,
Get them now while they're hot.
yeah. Let's go
And
to,
dirty.
let's see. Yeah, while they're hot
How
and
often
dirty
do you
right
think
now.
they clean those seats?
Look, here's their popular
How many
places.
farts?
It's not that. How
Check
many
this out.
fucking stains? and
Popular places
blue light.
from Boise to New York is one of them. Toronto, Ontario, Los Angeles, Washington D.C., and Atlanta, Georgia. How much would it be to get to New York from here? This is $233. That's cheaper than a bus ticket. 68 hours.
I mean, that's cheaper than a bus ticket. That is a bus ticket.
I mean,
they're looking at you fucking
Cheaper than a
idiot.
plane ticket. God damn.
You don't got the beep. You don't got the beep button on there. Beep.
Oh, here.
Oh, there you go. Ah. You need the faster version of that one.
Give you the extra long one. Here, we'll even go. That one or
Thank you.
there? Yeah.
No.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming.
There you
Wow.
go.
Okay. So I mean, apparently, and they relabeled it, rebranded it. But I was under the impression the last thing that here FitBus, FlixBus. That's what it is. And then you jump to a Greyhound once you hit Salt Lake. FlixBus is the one that is for Idaho, and then once you get out of Idaho, it turns back into Greyhound or whatever provider is in that for that state.
Is that because? Is that what happened there? Does it say?
No, I'm sure
What happened
that
to Greyhound? They
I don't
just
think it was just making its
got
money.
broken up.
yeah,
money
it wasn't
here in Boise.
not profitable anymore. Nobody's taking buses. Everybody prefer. I'm sure it stopped due to COVID. Had to be like the main stipulation for it
Yeah, maybe that too.
breaking apart. And then and then once it came back and everybody was able to ride again, then it was like, hey, we have our own bus company. We're trying to make our own money. Yeah. So I mean, sure. I mean, because look, if I had a bus and I could profit off of it, I'd be doing it too. If
Yeah.
Greyhound was like, hey, you gotta fucking bust it that you want to drive across the state and just drop them off in another city, the closest city.
Uber bus.
Yeah. I mean, if you buy a van, Uber.
You pick up enough people in Wyoming and bring them to fucking.
I think
New Mexico.
Valley Ride does that, where they have you call a number, and they'll come and pick you up and then drop you off pick you up on a main street and drop you off as closest to your destination on the main street. Isn't bad. I don't know how much it is.
Probably like $20 or something. Not that bad for being local.
I had my school ID, so I just rode it for free.
Yeah, that's not bad.
No.
Could you be a bus driver?
Could I be a bus driver?
Fuck no.
So can you. You drive a truck all day.
Yeah, I know, I do, but I mean,
No.
like,
Hold on.
They're sitting down
hold on.
the whole damn.
Are we
time.
talking about bus driver as in like city bus or school bus?
Well, I thought about both, but they're both really long.
Yeah.
And with the kids, if you're fucking around with kids, you're gonna want to slap one, even though you can't. As
Well,
much as you love kids, you
the
know?
I mean, you could always just
why
brake
would you
check
put
and then
Why would
hopefully
you
they
put
fly
yourself in
forward.
that situation? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well,
But then again, you're gonna be in a public bus where there might be some weirdos, somebody's tripping
Mm-hmm.
out, somebody's this and that. Then you're in the middle of that.
here, so The school bus, you're only, 2 hours in the morning to pick them up and drop them off.
Yeah, and then 2 hours in the afternoon.
2 hours in the afternoon. And then if you have a specialty occasion where like
Sports and all that.
sports or like a field trip, then you're whatever the travel is there. And then you wait for that to be done. And then you bring them back. And then you go
That
back.
sounds nice, but would you even hit 30K a year?
No.
Hell, fucking
Hell,
no.
it's
No.
a part-time job, but they want you full-time.
Bullshit, though.
It's a part-time job that they tell you, hey, you got to be available at peak hours. Which how?
I mean, these guys are transporting our kids and they're getting paid like garbage. I mean, you would think, you know.
Bus drivers or the school buses, I think they start you off at $22 an hour.
Yeah, but how's the pay? Are you only getting paid 4 hours a day, 8 hours a day?
Yeah.
And that's where it varies. But
Yeah.
no. Being a bus driver,
And honestly, $22 today is like, it should be like a starting
it should be.
point for, I mean,
But even with people that are making $22 a day today are still struggling paycheck to paycheck.
we'll see. That's where it's supposed to be. That's where we're supposed to be.
It's fucking just
Oh, here you go.
everything's overpriced.
An average between, it starts off with saying between 30 and 46 yearly. Yearly. Okay, so the average hourly rate for school bus drivers is $18.08 per hour. Wow, that's I think this is just local. This is throughout the nation.
Dude, that's part time. That's someone who's trying to work minimum 20 hours on
So when
retirement
when
or
people
Social
say,
Security.
When people say, people don't want to work, people are lazy. You go fucking work that job for $18. That ain't shit. Nobody wants to work that shit. A lot of people be like, fuck that, I ain't gonna work then.
The risk, because people blow by bus stops all the time, especially when they have their sign out. People blow by them all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that once. I did feel bad. I was
Back in the day, so I didn't necessarily blow by it like as it was there. The sign came in and the dude like put his hand out, like just told me to go because he was pulled off to the side of the road, and I was like, cool. I still felt bad about it. Like, dog, I should be like, kind of following you or wait till like you're further away. I mean, I had to just turn right up the street, but I still was like, dang. It's just a conscience, because you see like all the videos and people being like, oh, fucking. I just watched a video where like 8 people on a street, 8 cars passed by this bus, but the cops set up a sting. There was like
Yeah, I seen
6
that.
bike cops. Yeah, 6 bike cops lined up, and they all pulled them over. They're like, oh, what? It's like, dog, come
Well,
on.
it's common sense. If it's a 2-lane road, on whatever side the bus is stopped, that 2 lanes have to stop. The
Yeah.
other 2 lanes can still go due to the length of the lanes.
Yeah, how many
Now, if it
lanes?
was 1 and 1, both lanes have to stop.
Yeah.
But 2 on one and 2 on the other 2 could go, but the other 2 have to stop whatever side the bus is on.
Okay,
And I don't think a lot of people realize that. They think they're good to go. No, you're fucking not. You fucking idiot.
I thought it's as soon as that sign comes out, you stop regardless.
Yeah.
Right? Doesn't matter how many lanes.
If
it
you
is.
don't know, if you're not sure, just fucking stop.
Just fucking stop.
And
Like,
I think some people make themselves the pendejo. Like, oh, I'm not sure. Yeah, you do. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Just stop.
just pull over, stop. It's not gonna hurt to fucking pull over and stop. But
I'm running late though.
yeah, we'll leave earlier.
Get out of the way.
I see that dude. I
Fuck
live.
them kids.
Yeah. No, they say that until it happens to their kid. When they find out that, hey, he drove by right when my kid was getting off the bus, fuck him, and it's like, oh wait, hold on, fucking Brian, you do that all the time, buddy, fuck out of here. But it's I can do it until somebody does it to me, then it's wrong. That's what I've noticed now that like has been like the most common thing of like, well, you can't do it, or I can do it, or I'm gonna do it, and then they either get in trouble for it. Huh?
Privilege. It's your privilege. That's why people are like that. They feel privileged. I can, but you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
And I wonder why they get picked on and get their ass beat.
And they wonder why the wife cheats. No,
well, or somebody's getting beat over the head with the fucking metal lawn chair. Ugh.
damn.
Dude, Twitter is amazing, dude. I get onto it and I see a lot of just fights and like people like street fights.
I've never had a Twitter.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, no.
Twitter's amazing.
I've never had a Twitter or a what's the other ones?
Instagram.
Well, I haven't had any of them except TikTok because it has some funny shit,
And
and
Facebook.
Messenger. Oh yeah, Facebook.
Facebook. Puro pinche
Facebook without the app. Messenger.
So you only have Messenger.
Yeah, fuck all that. Fuck that. First of all, I don't got anything that important to say, to post. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I had a long day with my dogs inside the house, just laying around. Post.
And you
I know.
And then
you
keep
got
checking my
those,
phone for the likes. No, I don't know.
You got
No,
those
I'm good.
Facebook warriors only posts to make themselves look good on Facebook. When you know them in real person, like, that ain't you, buddy. That ain't you.
Hey, you're not that guy, pal.
I like TikTok because it's mostly like entertaining shit, quick clips of entertaining shit, and you can talk shit. Like if you come across something that live, you just ask, "Is that a wig?"
Oh, dude. Okay, so
Who the fuck said that?
yeah.
It's a simple dumb question, but the reactions
The four guys.
They were good.
from just that stupid question, these people
comments,
go crazy.
The comments. I love to watch the videos and just read the comments. The top 5 ones, the first 5 are usually hitters. Furman sent me a video through Instagram of this. They were professional boxers, and dude came with an uppercut and uppercutted him, and like all the sweat flew out. And one of the comments was like, he knocked all the Sprite out of him. I had to rewatch it. I looked at it. All I could think of was just Sprite, but it was sweat. He's like, he knocked all the Sprite. That was fucking great. Dude.
Oh, dude, it's like fucking earlier this week. So, daughter plays softball. The coach created this little group chat for the softball and everything. So I'm questioning, but like, hey, back to school night. Is there practice still? What's going on? Says no. He cancels it. Then a parent gets on there and says it's only for the parents. The kids are don't know it'll be there on site. Okay. Coach says practice is on then if it's only parents. Then this fucking parent remarks after she opened her big mouth, fucking says, why don't you just keep it canceled? This is what I'm talking about, dude. Some parents are just idiots.
Now, hold on. Hold on.
You should have kept that opinion to yourself. You should have never said nothing. He already canceled it. Everybody was excited. Then your dumbass comes in here and says, it's only for the parents. Then when he says, okay, kids come to practice. Now you get mad because the kids have to go to practice.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? Like, why would you open your mouth? You should have just left it as that. Be good. Like,
my opinion matters.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
You gotta
Yeah.
hear my opinion.
Okay, hold on. Let me break this down. So the coach sent an email. I need to understand this so I can get the.
So check this out. I'm looking at it right now. So I ask, obviously, is there practice for back to school night? He asks what schools. The 2 schools. One school my daughter goes to, another school, and it's combined softball. Well, we tell him both. He's like, okay, practice canceled. And this chick comes on here. Kids aren't supposed to go back to school night, are they? Pretty sure it's just for the parents. Coach says, let me check. Another lady pops on here saying back to school night is for parents, guardians only. All right?
Okay. Now, this is before the kids start school, right?
They already started school.
Okay.
They do this
So is it
back
like
to
a
school night.
like a PTO meeting or
You
something?
meet
Parent teachers only.
your kids' teachers after the second day they already went to school.
It's but it.
No.
What?
So after this, she gets on there and says, it's better to stick with no practice. The coach, I'm proud of the coach. He kept his foot on the ground when he said practice is back on. We will be at the field at 4 p.m. Hope to see you there. Sorry for the confusion. Like he's saying, hey, you should have kept your mouth shut, basically. But yeah, you're right. My opinion matters. Sometimes it doesn't.
Well, actually, I think that it's better if we.
Yeah, if we just just because oh come look, I'm glad that my kids are in. My daughter's a senior this year. There is no like, sure we'll get the emails of like, oh come like, hey, we've been doing this for the past 12 years. I don't think we need to like come in like, can you email us? We had this conversation with the teacher her freshman year. I was like, I'd like for you to come in and just talk and sit and talk and like, I'm only available from 3 to 3:30. And I email her back because my wife is so she's usually just with a client or something or doing, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm a mechanic. My phone's right there. I see the email. I'm waiting for parts. I look at it and I read it and I respond back, be like, okay, excuse me, we don't get off until 5, so we can't make this meeting. And then it's like, well, when you got time to meet? And it's like, well, clearly not at your schedule because you can't meet at our schedule. We're not going to do it in the morning because I get to work before you. My wife gets to work before you. You're the only one that gets there late and leaves early, which by all means. But still, we don't need that. Like, if you can't just email us, or can we have like a conference call at lunch? Like, can we have a conference call at lunch? When it comes to lunchtime, like, I'm available from 12 to 1. My wife, she can take her lunch at 12 to 1 as well. Your lunch is, like, if you came, then email it. To what's wrong? What is she missing? What is going on?
Are those meetings required? Or what?
Yeah, like, oh, it's required. And I was just like, well, what's going on? Like, oh, well, she's just missing a couple of assignments. Well, send the fucking assignments. Yeah. I'll have her fucking...
What happened to the good old days when they would just send a fucking letter home with the kid, or send a letter home in the mail, parents find it, then we get our asses whooped.
Yeah.
Well, see, you weren't smart enough. I would just throw them away.
You know what I mean? Like what happened?
Huh?
Now it's, yeah, you're right.
We got parents like you that are illiterate.
Because it didn't work, obviously.
Yeah. Look at them now.
Look at you now.
Illiterate.
All that ass whooping and you can't even...
Got all illiterate and shit.
No.
I don't know.
I don't know. The whole school system is just fucked now.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say.
Look, the school system has been fucked since we've been going to school.
You run for something or shut up.
Okay, here, that's the other thing.
I thought about being a fucking coach.
Hold on.
I thought about being a coach.
If-
but I think I
if,
would get fired in the first fucking day, dude.
You probably would.
I know damn well I would
No
get fired.
water until you do it right.
Well, dude, that's where
Run,
our coaches
fatty.
were fucking playing football down in Texas. Fuck,
Yeah,
we didn't do it
not
right. We didn't do
anymore.
anything correctly,
No.
dude. We got punished.
And you didn't win the damn game either, so what are you talking about?
Hey, we won. Some
Actually, this guy
We
was
won.
This guy was like
We
star
won.
running back,
Oh, you were?
yeah.
and he was star basketball player too. A lot of people
Yeah,
seen him
bitch.
fat now, like don't believe it. But I grew up with this guy. We played sports here together too.
Built.
Yeah,
Had a little 4-pack and everything going.
yeah. Now look at him. He
Now
just
what
got
happened? All that for nothing. Just throw it away.
Fuck. Yeah. I don't know, dude. Food.
You should put the trumpet one.
I have it in here. I'll have to edit that in.
No.
But look, dude, it's the way that the kids, the way that the parents are now too, because you're gonna get up to them, and okay, like me, I was a little like, hey man, like I can't make this fucking meeting. Now there's some parents who are gonna be like, you can't tell my kid nothing, blah 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 blah. Your job ain't shit. Look what they're doing now to the teachers. Teachers don't get paid enough to deal with the parents. It's the parents. It's not the kids.
You see, that's one nice thing. Yeah, you're right. But like when we get letters or anything from the teacher, we tell them the truth. Yeah, we tell them, hey, we work in this and that. If you could work with us after or during our lunch break, we'll sit down. But if not, please just email us the fucking thing. Email us the assignments, whatever she's missing. We'll get right on it. And they're pretty cool. So far, the teachers for my oldest, they've been cool. They email us and be like, this is what she's missing. Boom. And then what happens? The oldest gets a fucking ass whooping.
No, she doesn't.
She does. Well,
Yeah, because I like to say that I would whoop my son's ass when he would like skip school or get caught skipping school, and then I'd be like, dog, like, hey, it's your future. It's your future. Like, go to McDonald's. Like when he was working at McDonald's during high school, I was like, hey man, keep skipping school. You're gonna be manager.
No, see, what you got to do is you got to start hitting them from when they're really young. That way, when they get older and they're young, they're like teenagers, they're just going to be scared from their childhood. Oh, shit. Because if you start hitting them when they're teenagers,
Or they're gonna be the next school shooter.
you.
I don't want that.
Yeah, exactly.
Or it's gonna.
I'm just
turn
saying,
into,
if you decide to whoop your kid's ass, you better
Yeah.
start early.
It's gonna be
Otherwise,
fucking-
it's going to be
what
weird.
makes you think I don't?
I didn't say you don't.
Okay.
that's a pretty fat hand.
Those bills whoop your ass, though, right?
Fucking bills. Talk
Bills,
about
dude.
bills.
Fuck, man.
Groceries. We were talking about this groceries. Holy fuck.
Oh, yeah,
I think my
groceries.
most expensive bill is fucking groceries.
All
I
day.
think I'm probably blowing about $600 every 2 weeks.
Damn son.
Well, you know, there's other options like
No, dude, that's just
dieting, eating right.
Even then,
No, dude,
Even
that's-
then, the fruits double.
that's just fucking Dude, family of 4. Dude, it's just expensive.
Family of 4, and he's 3.
Yeah.
Dude, look.
But-
How much worse is you think like vegetables and fruits are gonna get if like the earth gets hotter and there's less like
Well, haven't
land that they could
They're
crop?
starting to
Without
make.
it, like,
they're probably
burning up
starting
or
to make
like
fucking artificial shit that they could lab
Greenhouses,
grown.
fool.
Hey
We got
man, the other
greenhouses,
day
man.
we had a watermelon from Walmart. It was we threw it away, man. I swear it was rubber in there.
Yeah.
It was rubber.
Hey, I've been seeing those videos. How
The
come
ones
you
that
didn't
are on
fucking?
TikTok?
Only some of them though, not all of them.
How come you didn't fucking share it? I thought everybody else. I've been seeing it on fucking Facebook,
TikTok,
I've been
everything.
fucking seeing it.
Well,
I
then
thought it
the
was all
videos
fake
are,
rubber.
no, the videos are there already. Why do I need to post?
because
But
actually,
it's
I would
real,
actually
dude.
know
It's-
someone
it's
that actually
real.
came
No,
across
I'm not
it.
joking. It's real. It's like I was like, what the hell?
I don't believe you.
It was like rubber, man. I'm not joking.
Dude, the last watermelon we bought, I cut it
Well,
up.
I
cut
don't know
it
if
up
it tasted good or not
and-
because I just threw it away.
Yeah.
I felt bad throwing it away, but you know what, man? I ain't
Rubbery.
eating that
Like
shit.
just rubbery.
Last watermelon we bought, we cut it up the same day. Kids ate quite a bit. By the time the kids wanted it again 2 days later, it was fucking bad. It was in the fridge and everything, and it's just fucking nasty. I was like, what the fuck?
You know what? You know what? I had an apple here. I swear it was there for like a couple months. It was still red. For real. It
How
was.
was the inside?
I threw
It's
it
because
away.
of the wax.
No, it wasn't
No,
because of the wax.
you would have
Because
seen it start like a.
No, it
what's
does-
the-
they-
what's-
Rotting.
they do.
yeah, like
They-
mushing up and all
Yeah,
that.
and then with the bruises on the side.
Yeah.
Stuff,
Yeah.
right? No, flawless. For 3 months, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna throw it away. I'm not even gonna try it. Bite into this and shit. This is that.
Be over there
apple
looking
that
like the
bitch
Sleeping
bit
Beauty
into,
dude, take
man.
a
It's like,
bite of
oh,
it.
yeah.
No,
No,
but
but
picture worm in the
you
middle.
know
of
what? I was in when I was like last week. Was it last weekend? The weekend before that, I was in Hagerman. You know, a real small town out tucked in by the Snake River or whatever, right?
it? Oh, what are you doing
small,
around
small
here, boy?
grocery? Yeah, pretty much. I got those looks for sure. But at the small grocery store, grown in Hagerman watermelons.
Ooh, big.
We got one. Well, they're not like
Yeah,
yeah. They're like normal size, and they were fucking delicious.
Yeah.
we got one, nice and juicy.
See, so
It wasn't
but
fake.
I feel like
Just,
since
just
we're
hit up the little produce market right up the road, dude.
Yeah, I know. That's, what I'm
Fucking
doing.
at the corner?
Milwaukee and
You
Ustick.
stick.
That's too much. I gotta pull over, put it in park, take the key out.
you got to do that at the grocery store anyway.
I'm mocking the situation. yeah. It's just
You'd
it's
rather go to
it's
Hagerman,
we're
though.
so like I am saying we because it's both of us, all of us. We're too lazy. Fuck it. We're here at Walmart. We're just gonna get everything.
Yep.
Fucking get
Yep.
that fucking fake ass
true.
watermelon. Because you don't stop there at the natural store either
Nah,
or the corner.
I never really go by there. And
The
then
fruit
when we
market.
do,
Well, I do it every
When
time
we
I do.
do-
I'm like, ooh, I gotta stop here. And
I never do. Yeah. And we used to live down the street from it too, and we
Yeah.
still never did. Like we were like, walking distance. It was at the corner. Never.
yeah, I
did.
only walked there like a couple of times when we lived there. But I was always right there at fucking Sockeye about every
I'm
Tuesday.
gonna well, I've been putting treatment on this plant, on this cherry tree, so that next year the cherries are gonna be good to go.
Nice.
Make a pie, cherry crumble pie. That's what I'm gonna make.
You?
Me.
He's
These
not gonna
hands.
do it.
Yes,
You know
I will.
what?
Shit.
You're not gonna fucking
Watch,
bake.
watch.
No, you're fucking
Here.
not.
I'm gonna
That's
send you a
full of-
video.
We'll say
That's
this.
just
It's
full of shit.
Nice and hot with a
No.
cold glass of milk.
it's
Yep,
7.
no.
It's 7:00.
On
August
the dot.
18th, 2024. He's saying this by next year.
Yeah,
Not gonna happen.
yeah, dude. I
Not
will.
gonna happen.
Yeah, I
No.
will.
I want to. You know what?
Well, who you're gonna have make it is your girl.
It's like a
You're
combo.
not gonna make it.
But
I
it's
wanna
gonna be
be
done
here.
though, right?
Yeah.
No,
you
you
know
said
what?
you. You
I'm
said
gonna
you.
produce
keyword,
something.
He's
Keyword
not
said
wrong. He's
you
not
would
I'm gonna
wrong.
produce something that
No.
unfortunately you're not gonna have a chance to taste. 'cause
That's
I don't
fucking
believe in
fine.
it. But I can give
I
you
want
some if
some.
you want some.
That's
yeah.
fucking fine.
So you
I'll
can
bring
take,
my
you
wife
can
too.
take his word for it that I'm gonna produce
No.
a badass cherry cobbler pie.
No,
Cherry cobbler crumble pie.
whatever.
Oh.
It's all about the pumpkin pie
Check it
and
out.
peach cobbler and peach cobbler.
Peach cobbler is good,
Fuck
but
peach
no,
cobbler.
listen,
With
listen.
or without ice cream?
With absolutely. With.
Is that the only way you could eat it?
Just
With
say
ice
no,
cream?
with
no?
an
You,
apple pie.
no, you can if you don't have the ice cream. Milk.
I'm lactose
With some
intolerant now.
milk. Yeah, me too. But I say fuck it.
Dude, they make lactose free. Get some of that milk and you'll be
No,
fine.
I don't believe in that, man. It still messes me up.
Yep.
So I say,
'Cause
fuck
No.
Berg and I do it too. We do the lactose, we do the lactate pills, all that shit. Regardless, it's all. Hey, look.
There's it's because I tasted a peach cobbler and I love peach cobbler. I'm telling you, I'm just
fucking
saying
good.
cherries because that's what I got in the backyard. But
I'm down for it.
peach cobblers, I grew
good.
up on peach cobbler, but though I tasted one where the crust on top was granola crumbles. Oh my! Get
Store
out of
bought or homemade?
here. Get out of here. Restaurant. So, but it was so damn good that it makes me want to make my own. Yeah, that's how good it was. I have always loved cobblers, but this one's gonna have the granola topping on top or crust on top. Forget it.
Now, granola, like actual like
Granola, yeah,
granola,
yeah. So the crust is granola. You know,
graham
'cause
cracker.
you can do that too.
Oh.
You can do whatever for the
I guess
the
it's-
crust on
it's-
top.
it's
of
your-
it,
it's
but
your
this
recipe,
is
yeah.
granola.
Ooh, I'm all for it, Doug.
You
when
know
it
it sounds
happens,
good.
Because
You
the
know it
regular
sounds good.
crust is crust, whatever kind of crust.
Now,
whatever,
are you
but
gonna leave
granola
chunks
is-
of it or liquefy it?
Chunks.
Yeah.
Chunks,
Okay.
absolutely.
Okay. Because I know there's like some people that are like, I can't.
You know what sounds good? Blueberry, lemon, cinnamon rolls.
Blueberry cinnamon rolls. Where do you get those from?
Second job I had, one of the coworkers bring it in because they like to bake, and that was a thing that they tried out. Oh my god, that was pretty good. Blueberry, lemon, cinnamon rolls. Oh man, I told her I was
That
like,
sounds really, really good.
You need to make more because she bring enough for the whole night shift. Everybody
Damn.
had one, and
Homemade?
I was like, yeah, homemade.
Older lady, of course.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, I tell you what though, dude, I was
She was
like,
trying to fuck.
Ah, dude. No.
She's seen you and she's like, I can get
No.
this fat dude.
But she used to bake a lot. She always worked night shift, and it so happened I was always there, and with me and this other coworker, it was always us three always closing. Literally, we were just a closing crew. So she would bring enough, 2 each for him, 2 for me, some for her, and then we would have like a
Oh, was it
the
another
mid
dude?
shift? You would have a mid shift too, so there would be technically 4, but that mid shift would leave early. But she would bring enough for all 4 of us to be like, hey, look, I tried this new.
Did you
recipe.
take the extras?
Huh?
Did you take the extras?
No.
Good guy. Good guy. I would have.
You know, I wouldn't mind it if she said, "Here, take them," but she never bring it up. So I
You bring
wasn't.
it up.
I wasn't going to ask, but like, is it cool if I take them?
Yeah. I get it.
No.
Yeah, I get
But,
it.
yeah,
Especially
dude.
if she brought it for somebody else.
She
like,
bring that in, and oh, it was. I tell you what, I never thought about that blueberry lemon cinnamon roll. Not
real blueberry.
bad.
I've tasted a lemon cinnamon roll, and those are good. So blueberry too, that's even better.
Dude, yeah, and the frosting was homemade too, and everything. I was
Ooh.
like, oh,
Okay.
whoa.
My daughter loves baking. She made some. Oh my god! She has her own like it's like a brown sugar, cream cheese like frosting. Oh, next time she makes some, I'll put some to the side for you. So she likes to make like little like muffins. She'll just a package muffins, but she like we have a mixer. She does like the brown sugar. She'll get it and like boil it and all that. Throw it in with the cream cheese, mix it up. She adds all of her other stuff to it, and it's like soft but silky. Oh, good, good shit. I was just like, man, we need to just like stuff it, like have and you bite into it.
You know what I made the other day for breakfast?
Cream pie.
That was for dessert, but and I ate dessert first. So
Yeah, hey,
no,
hey.
so it was those bagels, right? The everything bagels.
Yeah. Oh,
Amazing. I toasted it, right? And I made some a sunny egg, right? And then I had chunks of turkey, not sliced turkey. I could buy the chunked one; those are real good. And on the toasted bagel, I had bought some blueberry goat cheese.
Ooh.
I smeared that on there. Oh man, I sandwiched all together.
See, yeah, when it comes to that,
Forget it.
When it comes to that
man.
breakfast, dude, I get creative with breakfast, like fucking
Blueberry and
I'll
goat
make-
cheese. I'm telling you, you can put that on anything. You can put that on steak. It's blueberry goat cheese. You put that on steak, that'll be amazing. You put that in your sandwich. You put that in your breakfast sandwich like I did.
How about a steak burger?
Steak burger too. Put that cheese
With
and
some candied bacon.
You know
cranberry.
what? You know what's also good? Make an omelet, right? Beating your egg right there in the bowl. Add some syrup.
What the heck?
Add some fucking syrup
Okay,
to the egg.
okay, yeah, yeah.
Add some fucking syrup to the
I
mix.
fuck with it. I
All
fuck
right.
with it.
What
You ever
about
had
the
pancakes?
ranch?
dude?
What about the ranch?
No,
Nah,
you
fuck.
don't eat. Nah.
Who
nah.
eats ranch with eggs, dude?
Nah.
Uh,
I love
Americans.
Nah.
Yeah, ranch with everything.
Nah.
Dude, like when it comes to
Honey, you want
breakfast,
some cereal? Do we have ranch?
dude, when it comes to breakfast, dude, I experiment.
Dip in the mini wheats and ranch.
I throw a lot of shit in my omelet. I experiment. I think the best one I like is
Ozempic.
So what I did last time was I made an egg pancake sandwich. Got my pancakes, put an omelet on there with some potatoes, ham, bacon, chorizo on top of the omelet. Then
What's his
another
name?
pancake on top. Syrup the fuck out of it. Oh my god.
That's
dude,
just a French toast sandwich. Thinking about it, right?
That shit got me
Yeah.
fucking.
Did
it
it
was
get you
good.
all tired?
Speaking of chorizo,
Oh, dude, hell yeah.
I need to stand up real quick. No, but chorizo, you should try putting it like not a lot, just a little bit. Like when you make spaghetti, you have spaghetti nights, right?
Yeah.
You put a little bit of chorizo in your ground beef, fucking
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
off,
dude.
off the chain, and then you get that vodka sauce.
I do better.
Great
I don't.
combo.
I don't
Dude,
use
chorizo with chicken and some bell peppers, jalapenos.
Yeah.
Oh,
Even tacos or
man,
whatever.
dude.
I don't use the chorizo. I use Italian sausage. Like when we make
You do
meatballs,
that too, yeah.
I use the meat and then Italian sausage. I brown them up, and then I fucking throw them in the sauce and.
Chorizo.
Yeah. Good. Try it, dog. A little bit of seasoning. And then we kind of got off the whole like salt thing, so now we use this thing called, I think it's Accent. It's like salt substitute, lower sodium.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sophia uses a lot of salt. Not on my portions, but on hers, she puts a lot of salt. I'm like, you need
Yeah.
to chill out.
Yeah, fucking.
I'm good without salt. Like once in a while, I'll put extra salt on something.
yeah.
But
Mine's-
it's usually
mine's-
because it was served to me the right way, not salted. That's the way it's supposed to be served because you put what you want. You know what I'm saying? But man, I see her just sitting there dancing as she's shaking that salt shaker and coming up with new moves and shit. I'm like, damn.
Dude, my girl's the same way. And a couple of times I had to tell her, you know, it's kind of hard to tell your girl, hey, your food is too fucking salty. Your food's
Yeah.
not bad.
You don't.
Damn.
But you know what I mean. So I told her I'm honest with her about her cooking, and I told her like, hey, this is too salty. Yeah, it's not salty for you.
Yeah.
But it's salty for me.
Yeah.
And you know, a couple of times I told her that. So now she dims the salt. She doesn't
Yeah.
put too much. She makes it where it's, you know.
Yeah. That's the way it's supposed to be.
That's-
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Lightly
but hers,
salty.
hers. She started getting a habit. She puts it on her own now.
Yeah.
But
jingle going.
you know,
Oh
and
shit!
I think that's it. Like if your woman's cooking you a plate,
Don't say nothing.
no, fucking be upfront. Just say, hey, look, this dish is not you. If you are, add something different. There's probably something you're missing. Be honest, because you know you're going to be the guinea pig.
Or do you just
You
take
already
the
know
bite?
you're going to be the
You
guinea
take the
pig.
first bite and you're like,
God damn!
No, actually, I got lucky. Everything she tries to make, the first time she gets it right, real good. Real good all the time.
My wife
Once in a
too.
while, she will make something that's a little too delicious, but too salty. And she knows, so she'll be asking me, is it too salty? Is it too salty? Is it too salty? And I'm like, no. And I'm
fucking just
lying.
admit it,
I'm lying.
admit it.
Yeah.
when she says
Just
it's just
admit it.
right for me, it's just too salty for
Yeah,
you.
yeah. And then, later on, I'll say, man, maybe a little less salt. You know what I'm saying? After we enjoyed the meal and after we're already all that. You know,
No, I
that way I
that's-
don't ruin the moment. You know?
No, dude. You see, that's one thing I learned with my
No,
girl.
you put too much salt again. Is that what I'm going to say?
That's one thing I learned
Never,
about my girl.
never.
Again? No,
I'm just honest with her on her cooking. I'll tell her like, no, not the greatest. She's
No.
like, okay.
No, I turned it into I turned it into a joke one time because I had high blood pressure or whatever, and sugar or salt's not good for that.
Fuck no.
So I always tell her, she's just trying to get that life insurance faster.
Eee.
You know what I'm saying? But,
But, like, no,
I
tell her-
always
no,
joke
no.
with her because
This ain't a race.
You have her for your life insurance.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, she's my wife. What do you
They're
want?
married, fool. You do? Who do you have?
I have my daughters. Fuck my wife.
Well, I mean,
That's what I told her too. It's like, you try to kill me, you don't get shit. The kids do.
See, but here's the thing: I want her to have it when I die.
And how come you couldn't make me the beneficiary?
I don't-
I would have killed you faster. Just
You're a
for it.
man. You could take care of yourself.
Doesn't matter if you want to die. I'll
I
kill you.
look. I feel you. I feel because I gave it to my wife. My wife got some.
Possession of a woman is
No, I gave it to my kids.
That's fair. That's fair.
I gave it to
Look,
my kids.
that's
I
fair.
gave it to my kids because you never know if she could die before me or we could both die at the same
No,
time.
no.
but
Yeah,
at
yeah,
least
wait,
my
wait.
kids are taken care of.
I'm with you on that.
He doesn't
I'm
have
talking in
kids,
my
fool.
case. I don't have kids.
Who's
you
gonna be
know,
like
I-
everybody
Dogs?
else? Be like everybody else. Give it to the dogs and the cat.
I'm not gonna do
Hombre,
that.
pinche Darkwing, fucking
they will be taken care of,
Mr.
though.
Scrooge from the fucking DuckTales.
No, she has it, and I trusted with
You
it.
should have gave it to a niece or a nephew.
nah.
No,
Someone that's younger
no,
than both of
No,
you.
because
Nope,
they'll
nope.
benefit from it if she gets it from me. If I give it to her, they may benefit from it. If I give it to somebody else, who fucking knows what they're gonna do with it?
Yeah.
My wife has it because I know the kids are going to benefit from it, and she's going to be smarter with it. But I also have it set up too. Like, say if something does happen to her, I'm not saying that But the kids will get it regardless because that's who is under us. So like, if she's not there, the kids are gonna get it. One of the kids is gonna be
whichever
the
way.
oldest.
Yeah, yeah. If I had kids, I would. I mean, obviously, it would be divided differently. But because it's just me and her,
Everybody gets a third.
yeah.
Yeah.
1/3.
So I have mine set up that way.
Well, yeah. I mean, good. I mean,
Ain't nothing wrong
and
with
it,
it.
well, I mean, first of, you're not married, so that's not an issue. Now, if you were married, it might have to be part of the conversation because you shouldn't marry somebody if you don't feel like it's somebody. That's actually a good example. If you don't feel like she's somebody you want to leave your insurance, like your life insurance to, then you probably shouldn't be marrying that
I'm
chick.
not thinking that way. I'm just.
I'm
thinking,
not saying in a specific chick. I'm just saying in general.
I'm just,
If you're not trying, if
He's
this
the
person
kid's
doesn't want to make you leave them what you had and worked for, then that's probably not the person for you.
no,
I think okay.
that's what you think, but not me. No, I
So-
think of if she passes before me, or we pass together. At least my kids are safe no matter what.
Well, she's
Well,
gonna do it
yeah,
from all the
yeah,
salt.
yeah. I'm not taking away from that. I'm just,
No,
I'm
he's
just
saying-
saying.
that's
I'm
every-
just saying, in marriage, if you're gonna get married to somebody, a good way to measure or like to see if it's
To
the real
scale it,
thing. Yeah,
like weigh it, yeah.
If it's a real thing, to ask yourself, would I want to leave my shit to her when I'm dead? If the answer is yes, then she's probably somebody you can give a shot. But if the answer is like, I don't know, just stay boyfriend and
She's
girlfriend.
already
man,
going to
trust
get
me, man.
mostly everything else, but except that.
Okay, well, that's fine. If that works for you, man. Whatever works.
I think that's fair.
It works for me.
I think that's fair as hell. Either way, like I said, if something does happen to me, my wife gets it, and the kids are gonna benefit it regardless. Grandchildren, hopefully.
Actually-
Plus, my girl's been with me since I was fucking broke and drug addict and everything.
Yeah, but you also got her when she was like, what, 12? Now she's like,
I did. No, my girl's been with me since I fell down the rabbit hole. Drugs disappeared and everything.
There's a big rabbit hole.
She fell into you. You got all the gravities.
Really?
Like the
Big old
fucking
black hole.
moon, dude.
No, well,
Look, as far as it goes, whoever's gonna benefit it, the kids are always gonna benefit, regardless of it. Like he doesn't have any kids. Your daughters are gonna get it. Me, my wife's gonna get it because the kids are gonna benefit it. At this point in time, right now, if something were to happen, I hope that the kids would be like more like, hey, financially fucking like fit to understand what. But they're teenagers right now. I know my son would go off and blow it all on
But
a
you
car.
see, the other
my
thing
daughter
is,
would
I don't
probably.
think it doesn't even matter, because by the time we even die, and whoever gets it, they won't be able to afford shit with it.
That's true.
The way this economy is going,
well, I mean, if
That's
it's
gonna be
if
a
it's
roll
put,
of toilet paper
because
they
if
could
it's
spend it
if
with.
it's put away, the value of it grows with
Every year, yeah.
with inflation or whatever.
And what happens if fucking everything crashes?
Well, then everybody's fucked, not just yours.
See,
Everybody's in the same boat.
I got a whole thing of coins waiting to throw at somebody.
Yeah.
you know what I'm collecting? I'm just gonna start collecting bottle caps.
Use Q-tips.
This ain't fucking Fallout.
What?
Yep.
Use bottle caps for what?
You haven't seen that TV show
You gonna
Fallout?
build a raft or something?
Nah,
No.
on the
Gotta watch it, dude.
Fallout.
It talks about nuclear fallout and all
Oh,
that shit. It's on Amazon Prime. Fucking
It's
amazing
great.
show, amazing video games.
Really?
Yep.
Amazing video
You'll like
games,
it.
dude. I fucking love the video games.
The show,
I never heard.
The- who-
I've heard
they-
of the video game, but not the show.
the show,
Watch
it's great.
it. Watch it. I can't wait for season 2.
The director fell
Fuck
with
yeah.
like alongside the game. It's great. Great.
It's
You'll
fucking
like
good.
it.
Watch it.
Okay. There's
Yeah.
there's that new movie. I was scrolling through Prime. You can rent it. It's called Civil War. It's
Hey,
Oh.
I had a.
I think it's.
I know someone who
I'm
went
not
to go
sure
watch
what
it. He
it's
said it was
about, but I
good.
think it's
Texas?
about like as if it was a civil war right now.
Yeah,
I think that's right.
It's between
What a
someone in
ridiculous
Texas
idea.
trying to get to DC, or DC and Texas went at it. Texas.
Don't tell me. I want to see this
This
stupid
is what
ass
I
movie.
heard about the rundown. Stupid. I'm not saying.
Stupid. Let me
But
see
yeah.
the preview. But you got to make the voice coming soon.
No, I can't do that.
Oh, it's already shown. But
You know what? I did see Oppenheimer the other day.
Did you?
Finally finished it. Fuck, badass movie.
you know what?
It dragged on a little. It dragged on like toward the middle.
It's because
It seemed like it did. But other than that, amazing movie. And his line, he said, "I created death." Yeah, you fucking did.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
badass
you
movie.
did.
You know what? Like Sophia always talks about that movie because she's like, I can't believe you tortured me, taking me to that movie, blah blah blah. It's because we're scrolling through Prime or whatever it's on
on Prime
Netflix
right now.
or whatever, and it comes off. And she's like, oh my god, no, flip it, switch it or whatever. And I'm like, and I read it to her. 5-time Golden Globe winner. I mean, like I'm just saying. I know you don't like it, but it happens to be a badass movie.
It is.
It's a good movie.
But at the same time, you got to be about that shit in order to enjoy that movie. You got to like that.
I
World
love.
War
You gotta
II.
like that history.
Yeah.
That history type.
I love it.
Yeah.
I haven't
Shit.
watched it yet,
Shit.
but I know
No.
the premise. I've
It's
seen.
fucking
Yeah,
good, dude.
the other day I mentioned the Crusades to her. She's like, "What's that?" I'm like, "You don't know what the Crusades are?" Okay, I'm talking to the wrong person. But
Wow.
you got to be about that to
Well-
be like, "Oh wow, that's a badass movie." However, that was a long ass movie, and
It was,
And to
it
be
was.
honest, I went into it expecting,
No,
It
it's
wasn't
nothing
not
like that, dude.
No.
It's about.
No, I know. I went to the theater to go
It's
watch
fucking.
it.
It's a good movie. The one
But
I need to watch.
I dragged it with me, and she
So the one I
Is
just
this
saw.
a newer
I just saw
movie?
it's on Prime.
2023?
Oppenheimer. Which one?
Yeah.
The Crusades.
Oh no.
Oh no. There's probably like a lot of movies on the Crusades because it's historical shit.
Yeah. Okay.
The one I did just also see that's on Prime is The Well with Brandon Fraser.
That movie's insane.
I need to
dude.
watch it.
How do you make a badass movie like that in an apartment? Genius.
Layton.
Genius.
Huh? Well, don't ruin it. I haven't seen it. I want to see it. 'cause
What
I
are you
hear-
talking about? I'm over here thinking you saw it already.
No, I just saw it yesterday. It was on Prime, and I need to fucking watch it. I mean, I heard from our buddy.
I was under.
You gotta watch it.
I heard it from Furman. Hey, it's
The
a
Whale?
fucked up
The-
movie, but it's a
Hey.
good movie. And
Hey,
you know what?
Fermin,
I can't
Fermin
wait,
is the biggest critic of everything I've ever known. If he likes it,
Yeah.
I should tell you something.
Yep.
dude. And you know what? What he was saying, what he told me about Brandon Fraser's performance was
Fraser.
Fraser. It was he did an amazing
the jungle.
he did an amazing job for like a comeback movie
Hey,
for him.
George, watch out for it.
And I'm
Wow.
excited to see it.
I
need
don't
to
think
watch
he's
it.
trying to come back. I think
No,
he just
no.
made the movie.
Yeah.
It was fucking. Apparently, it's
wait a
worth
minute.
it.
All
It
right.
is. It is.
I
It is.
have okay. I
But
haven't
it-
seen it. When I heard Furman, so we were gaming. What last year? And he was like, I just got done watching fucking The Whale, badass movie, and I was like, oh okay, all right, Furman. You hold that title of the biggest critic. You're fucking what is
Mm-hmm.
it? Eper and Roy or Epper, whatever from back in the day.
Something.
Ebert-
Robert and Ebert. I don't know.
You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know.
Back in the day, yeah.
They used to have their own little TV show in the '90s, or their little talk show, right?
Yeah, where they would
They're like I could.
critics.
Yep.
90s critics. Here, we'll look them up.
But-
I'm gonna look this up. The history of
To
the
hear-
Crusades.
Ebert and
Ebert and Rourke.
To hear from one of our closest friends who's the biggest critic out there on anything and everyone,
you know what
for
else?
him to say that movie is fucking good.
There's another new movie that's similar to that. That's also really good. We just saw it the other day. It has the guy that plays Captain America. What's his name?
Oh, Chris Pine.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
The guy that plays Captain America.
Yeah, Chris Pine.
Chris Pine.
Are you sure?
Flame
Yeah.
on.
Well, I don't know. I don't
From
know.
Fantastic Four as well.
Yeah,
which,
yeah.
Which one are you talking about?
Is it?
He's Fantastic Four.
He's
The
Johnny
guy that plays
Storm.
Captain
yeah.
America.
He played Johnny Storm in those fucking
Here.
bullshit
Well,
Fantastic Four
anyways,
movies.
new movie that he came out with, right, with a little girl. It's called Mastermind or Amazing Mind or something.
I
where
haven't seen
he
It's
it.
has-
not Chris Pine, fool. Chris Pine is Star Trek. Holy
Oh.
shit.
Chris Pine. Chris Evans.
Chris
There we go.
Evans. There
Chris
you go.
Evans.
I was
My
like,
God,
what
we're
the hell?
both fucking dumb.
What movie is he talking?
I didn't even know his first name, but I know you had both wrong, or one wrong.
What movie are you talking about?
The latest one.
It's like where he takes the custody of a little girl, but she's a fucking genius, and it's his niece. She's a genius, and it's a really good movie. It kind of reminds me of The Whale. The Whale is
Oh, that's a good
emotionally
movie.
better,
Ghosted.
but
I saw that movie too on Apple TV. Pretty good.
it's called
I don't
The
know.
Minds.
Well, next time you send it,
Greatest
fucking text it
Minds?
to me.
Greatest Minds or something like that, with Chris Heff or whatever.
Chris Evans. I'm looking him up. I looked this up, but I haven't. The last one is. Let's see. We're gonna look this up real quick. I forgot he did fucking.
Is it Gifted?
Gifted, yeah, gifted. That's a good one.
Is it Gifted?
Yeah. You just passed it. Right there.
7 out of 10.
It's
73.
2017.
is it?
That movie
Yeah,
came out in
fool.
2017.
I didn't know. We got Netflix and Prime and all
Dude,
and all
there's
this
still
stuff,
some-
and we barely ever go through it. You know,
there's some
I watch
oddball
more
movies.
I watch more PBS than anything else. PBS now has 5 channels. The 5th one is for the children or whatever. But
Yeah.
there's enough
Yeah.
on there.
And
I
they got
keep myself
Nova.
occupied on there. They do. They do.
Dude,
got Nova.
well-
You know, my favorite show is honestly shit.
Antiques Roadshow.
Antique Roadshow. I love
Dude,
that show.
anytime
man.
it comes
I
on,
love
Doug,
it.
Yeah.
Berg and
Yeah,
I
I'll
sit
give
there
that.
and watch it.
Yeah,
Doug.
yeah.
Fucking
And obviously Bob Ross. They still show us as every day.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Badass.
I think that movie with him and Owen. Well, Owen.
Boom! I hit it at the wrong time.
But no, I watch a lot of fucking movies, dude. If it's something I already seen or I'm just bored, I just scroll through Netflix.
Did you already see the new Deadpool? I want to go
Oh, yeah,
see it.
I did.
You did?
Fucking
Don't tell me. Don't
dude.
tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell
Dude,
me.
you're like
You know what I'm afraid of?
Oh, I got some posters.
I'm afraid of him. What's that? What?
I got some posters of those.
Oh, well, what are you gonna do with those? Put them on your wall? So what? What do you?
I already got I got 2 of them. You want one?
Oh, sure.
It's pretty fucking nice.
Well,
Of Deadpool?
you know what?
Deadpool and
You know what? When the new Deadpool's come out, I'm always afraid that they're either gonna mess it up or Ryan Reynolds is
Actually,
gonna get old because
nah.
I love that guy. He is so damn funny. I don't see him getting old, but you know how they somehow end up messing up movies at some point.
Yeah.
I don't want them to ruin it. And
they
this one kind of looked silly, you know what I mean? But that's who he is, so I'm gonna go watch it. And
They always fucking movies. Look at, for an example, Bad Boys. 1 and 2, good.
I didn't even knew the
1 and 2
new
were
one
good.
came out. You know?
1 and 2 were good. Why'd y'all have to continue making them? Like, just leave it alone.
Money.
Leave it at that.
Well, I mean, at that point, it's
It's
not
like-
for us. It's to make the quick buck.
It's for this new generation. Like some of the TV shows, like that fucking Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. They did a remake on it. Like, God, you should have just left it.
Oh, yeah.
You should have just left it alone. Like, leave shit alone. It was good. Why are you going to remake it and fuck it up?
There's no more good ideas.
I see,
They're just
like,
remaking no
fucking-
shit.
I see the
Dumb,
beginning
man.
of the episode, the opening, like
Everything's
scenes for
been
it.
done. That's why everything's being redone, except
It still
with the
doesn't.
new generation that doesn't know the.
That's
version
why
that we
that's why
know.
I'm glad my 6-year-old prefers watching the old Ghostbusters instead of the new ones.
Oh, I watched the new one. All right,
You
dude.
think?
she
No.
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 yeah, that Frozen Empire. I think they should have
Okay.
left it. They should have left it after that last one, Afterlife.
Yeah.
Afterlife
Yeah.
was decent. It was good.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong.
I haven't seen any of the new ones.
Okay.
Okay, so
Just
the
the
first
ones
two,
back in the day.
obviously, yeah, the ones back in the 80s. My 6-year-old loves those. I told her, hey, we're going. Ghostbusters is on finally on Hulu or Netflix or whatever again. She's like, we're watching it, Daddy. Yes, I need my popcorn and my hot chocolate. Fuck yeah, that's my girl. Then I was like, you want to watch one of the new ones? She's like, I don't like them. I want the old ones. I want Ghostbusters 1 and 2. I'm like, that's my girl.
Good.
She likes Teen Wolf with Michael J. Fox.
Yeah, that's a good
Which is
movie.
fucking good.
It's a good movie.
I'm trying to get her into Back to the Future. She's watched half of it so far with me.
I've only liked part
So
one.
I'm getting.
I think part 2.
I'm
could
glad
suck it.
that my youngest likes the old movies that I like. And there's movies where I even put on some of the old Disney movies.
When she gets older and when she gets humor, show her Married with Children.
I'm trying to get my oldest.
Because those comebacks,
Yeah,
they're
yes.
smart. You got to think
They're-
quick. So
they're
you got to
right
get a little
there.
bit of time.
Where he's
So
all
if
like,
you get those jokes,
I love
it's
that
like-
car more than anything in the world. And he's like, Dad, we're right here. And he's like, did you not hear me?
I'm trying to get my oldest to watch some movies with me because now I think she's at the age where I could show her some of those old classic. Well, I shouldn't say classic, but those old movies where it was
Riding
pure
Saddles?
adult
Or what is it,
comedy.
What about like Home Alone?
They watch that. My
Oh,
youngest
they-
watches it.
Okay. That's another one. That's another one.
Blazing Saddles. Ooh.
Yeah.
Blazing
Like,
Saddles. Caddyshack.
I'm also trying to show my oldest
Porky's.
some of like
No, those
Porky's?
aren't good for the kids.
Porky's. No, Porky's.
no.
I'm not gonna watch.
I was
my oldest
just
watch
like,
that.
just
Nah,
But that's a good movie,
I
though. I like
love
Porky's.
Rodney Dangerfield, but those movies
Yeah.
are not for
that's
children.
Yeah.
dirty.
And by
humor.
the way, some of those movies, there are some questionable scenes.
Raunchy.
I'm
It was the
saying.
80s.
And Porky's,
I know, like
everything.
everything
Porky's,
flies.
yeah,
right
everything was
there.
Porky's
fucking-
pushed
Yeah.
the boundary. I think that was like. I think in my eyes, I think that was one of the first movies that they started pushing the boundaries of like,
I
what
don't know.
can we release in a theater? What
Damn.
can we release?
My question is, were they legally adults or not? Because they look. I'm just saying.
Well, you
'cause-
gotta realize back then in the 80s, if you look at it, like same thing 80s and 90s. Some of the actors were actually in their 20s, but you shave them and you clean them up. They look like fucking 15, 16-year-olds. Like Dazed and Confused.
Days of Choose Wild.
Nothing but high schoolers. Man, those motherfuckers were like 20-something years old in real life.
yeah.
But then, dude, what
But
is
you
it?
dress them up in the high school outfit or whatever and makeup. Yeah, you could make them look like that.
No, but even if that's the case, like there was just scenes happening, like on. I don't know. Maybe I'm just.
What? In which Porky's?
I forgot which one of those it was. Yeah, I think it was.
Well, same thing. If you look at
The one where they
Porky's-
were in school, right?
Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
Yeah.
I think so, but
that's
they're
the one that
like-
also pushed the boundaries.
Like a bunch of stuff's going on in
Yeah.
school. Now, if those actors and actresses were were adults, but they were made to look young.
We watched
those things happening in school, like that type of movie. It was pretty raunchy and honestly a little bit entertaining. But that was back in the day, and yes, it flew. But now, I think all our feelings have been changed a bit, especially if you have kids, nieces, nephews.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? You're like, damn, I don't want them to watch
Yeah,
that shit.
the Fast Times.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High. We
The Fast
watched
Times,
it the
I
other
think,
day.
pushed the boundaries with.
They were 15-year-olds in the mall, and the like 21-year-old fucking manager was like, "I'd like to take you out on a date sometime."
And he banged her on the fucking bench at a fucking football stadium.
Wild.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, dude, you know. But you see, we grew up watching that shit. We never thought about it. We were
Oh
like,
my god, the dream.
No. Well, here's the thing that you probably haven't thought about. Also, all that shit happens. It's been happening.
it still does.
It's been
I
so.
mean,
So
they've
this
been
movie,
catching
this
teachers
movie ain't
fucking
lying.
kids for
This
a while.
movie ain't lying. They're just making joke of it, but it's a little bit, unnecessary.
But
for-
now you don't see it in the movies now like that no more.
yeah.
Back then,
I agree with that.
Back then, our generation was
We're a little more, yeah.
we're more dirty. Well, I don't want to say dirty minded. I would say
Open-minded. I don't know.
it's kind of hard.
Times are different.
Yeah.
Definitely different.
Yeah.
And honestly, like when it comes to, well, it's because now everybody's sensitive and now everybody, yeah, true, but you know what? The times change, and you either get
Well,
to change
now-
or there, you're gonna be an old fucking
When it first
Karen
comes out,
geezer,
when
you
it
know what I'm
first
saying?
comes out, within the first 10 minutes of watching a movie in theater on opening day, somebody can pull their phone out and be like, "Oh my god, this is disgusting." As to where back then,
Yeah.
you had to wait for like a tabloid or like the
Yeah.
magazine a month later to
Yeah.
come out and be like, "Oh, this was bad. This is wild.
Well, yeah.
This is why." So we had to wait a month or however long it took them to publish said article.
Now you can start any fucking movement from any fucking phone, real quick,
In
real quick,
10
real quick,
seconds.
complaining
But you see-
about everything.
But you see, those are just sensitive little bitches.
Yeah.
It's a fucking movie. It's there to make you laugh, make you to feel awkward. And
I mean, clearly,
sad and
it's
this
also
and
there
that.
to make you question it because, like, you're 21,
But
fucking a 16-year-old.
But at the same time,
My guy.
it's-
yeah.
But at the same time, it's like
Pathetic.
it's like yeah.
You know how many other 21-year-old women that are out there too that are like, "What's up?"
Okay, so let's just say you
Okay,
were.
it's just for an example. You just bring that up. That 20-year-old woman. It's like that post that's going around. This fucking kid is 16, a fucking rapper. I don't know. What?
Oh, the little rapper with the 26-year-old.
Yeah, like come on, that's a go digging hole.
Nah.
And that's a pedo.
Yeah, pedo for sure.
But you know what? Ain't nothing gonna be happening because it's a female with a little boy.
What country is that here?
Here. I'll bring this up.
And everybody's
Well,
bragging to him, which is like
But maybe because some states parents have to agree or have to say something, or
Well, there
or
is that
other
age
ways
of
it could be.
consent
That's what
of
I'm saying.
16.
16. That's what I'm saying.
I think Texas is one of them.
Well, those
Or I might be wrong.
The thing about those, yeah. Well, like those movies, it was just a joke, the teacher and the kid, the student or whatever. And it's just a movie. It's just entertainment. The teachers are not gonna go out and do that. Well, first of all, yeah, they will. But how would it change the children's minds and mentality?
Yeah,
Because look. Because then they're gonna think it's okay to approach a teacher in that way or to think of a teacher in that way. You know what I'm saying? And start trouble or get themselves in
see-
trouble or do some shit.
but you
it's not good for that because you know what I honestly think. Like I've been like
Okay,
following
okay,
some
okay.
weird shit, but I was reading this thing that say that around the world, little girls are getting their periods earlier and earlier. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I'm trying to think, and the first thing that comes to my head is like, why? What's going on? Is like
Chicken nuggets.
There's a lot of things happening. Like our diets are different than they used
Hormones
to be.
in the food.
Hormones, that it could be the weather changing, the aligning
Climate,
of
yeah.
climate, the alignment
Oh,
of the planet. Who knows what
Mercury's
it
in
is?
Powerade.
Yeah.
Some
All right,
shit.
well, what the fuck
You
do you
know-
think we are? Egypt, the lining of the planets?
I'm no.
Man, fuck
I'm,
outta here.
I'm
That's
giving
a great-
I'm giving an example of whatever the reason may be that this is happening.
Great example.
But I think I know. I don't know why, but I have a guess why.
I mean,
And it has to do with social media and sex and exposure to all that and how easy it is because sex. Okay, think about we're all drug babies because we all grew up on sugar. Remember we were talking about that last time.
Yep.
Imagine how much sugar we put on our Kool-Aid. We were kids. Sugar.
You got a cream
now
soda.
we're still
I got a
addicted
Sprite.
to sugar. That's the number one drug, sugar. So we're drug babies in a way, right? But even look how it made us druggies. It made us druggies when we were kids,
Yeah, we're all
right?
addicts.
So our mentalities, our mentalities changed because of the way sugar stimulated us. Okay, sex.
so no wonder why I fucking fell in love with coke and heroin.
Yeah, that's why. sex,
But
and,
you have
and,
an
and,
addicted
'cause you,
mind.
and you were
Goddamn.
able to sleep on it. That's why.
Yeah.
So you kept thinking to yourself, it's okay. No, but
It's natural.
Think about it. Think about it. Sex is it's a drug stimulant. It's like a stimulant.
It is a stimulant.
Okay, so you're giving children access, you're right, to sex and to public
Imaginary
and so
fixations.
little girls now at 6, 7, 8 have all these phones access to all this stuff, and they can even expose themselves to the internet too.
Yep.
And their mentality is, oh, I gotta be pretty. All these other girls, da, 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 da. And sex is now in their head. Every little girl has seen a form of porn now.
Yeah.
That's insane. That can
Kissing.
innocently
Kissing
it can
in a
trigger
movie.
their brain. It can stimulate their brain.
Yep.
And if the brain is stimulated, it will change the body.
Yep.
And because everything is so easily accessible, I think that's why worldwide
The-
the little girls are hitting their periods earlier, because their brains are being stimulated earlier because of the access to all this bull crap.
I can believe that. I do believe that.
That's just my guess. I don't know exactly.
That's a
why.
believable-
But I'm pretty sure it has something to do with diet too, because food shit.
Yeah.
But you know what? Actually, food shit here in the rest of the world is pretty much good shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, you go to fucking Mexico, the food is
Yeah,
bomb
you
down
lose
there.
you lose weight right away. People that move over there and retire. Over
I
there,
mean,
lose
you
weight,
go
all
to
this other
Texas,
shit.
you get fucking
go anywhere.
fat because the food is bomb over there.
Yeah.
No, that's because of barbecue.
Fuck, dude.
That's all the manteca.
Tortillas.
You know what? My girl always clowned me, saying, always hating, not hating, I shouldn't say hating, but always saying, yeah, fuck Texas food and this and that. I fucking took her that. I took her that one time, dude.
The hell, she never been there. That's why she said that.
She has been now.
Well, now.
Now she knows. Man.
I
before.
fucking took her. I fucking took her, and I was like, "This is barbacoa.
She's
This
like,
is
everybody's
this,
fat.
This is that." And she was like, "What the fuck is this?" I'm like, "This is Tex-Mex." She fell in love with it, dude. She was like, "Oh my god!"
Sophia
I'm like,
too.
"Hell yeah!" I'm like, "This is what I'm talking about." That's why when people say, "Oh yeah, this Mexican restaurant in Idaho is fucking bomb," I'm like, "No, it's not. No, it's
I was
not.
sending
I'm
you-
sorry, buddy. I'm sorry."
I was sending
It's not.
you guys those pictures from the gas station.
Yeah.
$5 for that whole meal.
Yep. Yep.
That's insane. Insane.
Oh, my wife said thanks for the shirt since we're talking about Texas. Because I pulled it out the backpack yesterday because I recorded it with my buddy. And I was like, oh, here. Adrian brought us this. So she said thanks. But, dude, okay.
I don't think his fit. His
What?
yours didn't fit yours, did it?
It fit for one day, and then when I washed it, it didn't fit no more.
It's his daughter's shirt now.
What size is it now?
It doesn't fit me no more. It's fucking, that
Read
shit
the
shows
label.
off my
It says,
fucking. That shit shows off my fucking titties and my nipples. You know,
Hell
nah.
yeah, even better.
I'm over there trying to look like a fat striptease Chris Farley when he was stripping in Saturday Night Live.
Oh, shit. I mean, look. I mean, my daughter's going to be 17 here in a couple weeks. I did notice like that, like early on, like, I mean, dude, everything's accessible. We're in the generation now where like
You porn is offline. It's not allowed no more. If you don't believe me, pull it up.
What is?
You porn. Watch. Pull it up.
It's not available.
Pull it up. Pull it up right now.
I'm not gonna pull it up. I'm gonna get a fucking virus on my phone. Shit.
he's
I already having a fucking phone problem.
he's on. I know you got to upgrade. What is yours?
Mine's like a 12 or some shit. I don't know.
You go incognito.
11 or something.
Yeah.
It still has the thumb.
That's like the
2024 and
7.
it's the thumb. Whatever.
Look, dude,
You
No,
porn
well-
and Pornhub are banned. Look.
Well,
you can't even get into it.
Now watch.
look.
Hi, I'm Sheree DeVille. As you may know, your elected officials have required us to verify your age before granting.
All right. Well, nobody.
Oh,
cares.
you gotta verify age.
Yeah, so you got to
first,
put in
so
an
they
ID
ban.
and everything now.
Oh, fuck that. I mean, that's ridiculous.
There you go.
Well, look, I honestly, I don't.
I guess I don't use it enough
I guess
to care.
like it's. I guess I don't know. Am I against porn? I've watched it. I've used it many times.
Okay.
My mind and my eyes like it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not against.
Okay, we all watch porn. Don't tell me you're watching some kind of bestiality or fucking like
What the
fuck?
choking
He
shit
said
and all that.
porn, not
No,
fucking
porn,
gruesome
not
shit.
born, whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
No.
bestiality. Why did you go there?
Dude, there's some-
Yeah, I don't know about you.
Now, look, look. As far as them banning it, and sure.
I think it's
sure.
because I'm older. That's why I'm saying that. Because I'm not sure it should be banned. It's just like, damn, it's so
I
easily
can't-
accessible. And now like, these little girls are seeing this shit. it's
On TikTok.
I live down the
On
road from
I would
Instagram.
get
sex
lucky
shop.
if I would come across a fucking nudie magazine. You know what
Oh
I'm
yeah,
saying?
back in the day, dude.
back in the
You
time.
fucking
And
going
that
into your
was
parents'
gold.
stash and finding the tape or
Yeah,
the bugs. You're
and
like,
it's
ooh.
like
HBO, waiting for HBO
yeah,
late
and
night.
yeah,
Not
and
even
it-
HBO.
when the
You're waiting for
when
the
it's all
fucking
fuzzy.
channel. Yeah, trying to.
It's fuzzy. You're still
that a
watching
nipple?
it, and
Is
you
that a
still get a
nipple?
boner off that shit,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Okay, now imagine if we were saturated with nudity, or easy as it is right now.
Instagram and
we would be.
dude. Do you see how
Who
many
knows
like
how that would?
bikini
That's
pictures?
OnlyFans
Fucking
and all
like
that, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the way
Yeah.
it is nowadays. OnlyFans and you got
What?
what's the new one now?
When I was, I'm gonna give you guys a story I've never told anybody. It's not that weird, but it is weird. There was this magazine. I don't know what a magazine it was, but in the cover it was a girl in a full body bathing suit, right?
like the
You know, like a one piece.
like
yeah,
Playboy?
okay.
Yeah, you know, a bathing suit.
Like a Baywatch.
Yeah,
Sports
so
Illustrated
It wasn't
swimsuit.
like a very sexual one, a picture, right? But she was in the cover of that magazine. But it showed her, burro real nice, like the cup, the real, all the lines and everything.
It's like Maxim.
Dude, that
Maxim.
magazine drove me
Well-
nuts. I had fun with
Well,
that magazine,
have
and
you-
I'm not even sure I opened that.
haven't you seen it?
It was a, but
Just the
that,
cover?
that the stimulation that it gave
But-
to my
but
brain.
at the same time,
that dopamine
speaking of that-
hit, it drove me nuts.
Look
I
here.
can't imagine kids being.
I'll tell you something weird.
overwhelmed
Then speaking
with
of that, look at
these
the
days.
fucking look at the outfits at the Olympics. All the females. All the females
was it
fucking outfits.
Was it the last Olympics? I forgot
This
what country,
Olympic too.
Norway or whatever. They want the girls at volleyball wanted to wear shorts instead of the
like-
bikini
Because
or
they didn't
whatever.
like it that it was
and
showing
they got in trouble for that.
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell is he? Come on,
They were trying to hold
is this
themselves
about
to standards,
sports or is
was
this
about showing
sexualization.
Yeah, sexualization. Yeah,
Yeah, and that's the way this sports was too. This Olympics. If you notice all the female on there, look at all their outfits.
Oh.
And what did they show?
No.
They showed it.
Okay,
They showed.
I'm not an expert in Olympic sports and many sports at all, actually, really. But I don't know. Okay, the swimming. I forgot what you named that sport. But when you're swimming and you're playing like soccer, but you're swimming with the hands and you. I forgot what that.
Oh my god.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, water polo.
Yeah,
No.
something like that. But
Yeah.
it's like soccer, but they're throwing the
swimming.
ball with their hands and they're swimming.
Yeah.
Okay. That sport. Obviously, you make the goals by making the points
Yeah.
by making the goals. Okay. I don't understand why they keep cutting to a camera underneath. That's a little boy's fantasy when they go to the swimming pool. You know what I'm saying?
It's like,
they're showing
no,
at the Olympics
no, it's
under
not.
the girls swimming.
Now it's not just a little boy's
You see
fantasy.
everything.
It's a man's fantasy or woman, whatever,
Yeah,
whatever. But yes, I do get what you're saying. Like everything now everything is over sexualized.
Well, a part of the reason is because I kind of agree with and I have issues with this kind of a weird thing, but like, well, you know, they should have the right to wear what they want and have the freedom to express themselves how they want with the clothing or the beach wear or whatever. Okay, true. I 100% agree with that. But at the same time, they also say maybe you're just a pervert or you're gross or why are you looking or stop staring or what. I agree with that too. But
Yep.
one of those things is kind of like you're fighting against nature here. You don't have to be outside naked, right?
No.
But at the same time, you're not fighting about any nature there. Just just don't be so exposed. But when you're being exposed and you're saying, why are you watching me? Just because my panocha is showing at the side of my yeah.
Well,
because
nobody
my
told you to wear
eyes
that
and my
fucking
mind-
outfit.
No, well, I'm not putting
Okay,
the
well,
blame on her.
no,
I'm just
no,
saying
yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
putting the blame on her. I'm just saying it's got to be understood that naturally the reactions, whether like there's a reason why some men in certain religions are taught to lower your gaze because that goes through your mind.
Yep.
I'm gonna see that. I'm gonna want to eat it. You know what I'm saying? I can see the lines around it and all that stuff. It cups it really good. Nice bathing suit. I'm sorry. That's just what a man thinks about. And even the men that do have the respect to lower their gaze, they have those type of thoughts too. Yeah. That's why they lower their gaze. But some men are like, well, then why are you wearing that? You know what I'm saying? At the same time, if I was a real handsome gentleman with muscles, tall, blonde, blue eyes, and I'm watching and I'm looking at her, oh hi, that's okay if he watches though. You know what I'm saying? Regardless,
it's a lose-lose situation.
Yeah, it is.
Like,
it is. So it's just like
to hold an opinion either way. It's wrong.
It is. To hold, it's one of those. But the main thing is how it affects the kids, and
Yes.
that's why I'm saying the stimulation to the mind of sexualizing sexual images in their minds super early in their lives, and then on top of that, they're growing up to think that exposing yourself on social media is okay and
Is
the
a
thing
way
to
to
do,
go, yeah.
and what is everybody else doing,
Yep.
and that just by 12, there's a 12-year-old at the swimming pool yesterday in a thong.
Oy.
What the heck's going on?
Oy. Oy.
And she looks 12. She's not a 12-year-old that looks older. Nah.
No.
Come
12
on now.
that looks 12. All right.
And
Come
even
on.
Sophia's like, wait, what's going on here?
Yeah.
And I told Sophia, hey, that's the way it is now. Chill out.
Yeah.
Even though
the
inside
river,
of me, I'm like, this is fucking ridiculous.
floating the river, dude. Like, dude, the river, the lake, like, dude, oh my god, like to gate just paddling or anything, to look here, look there. You're gay, like
it's hard. It's
you're looking, and then there's 30 of them in front of you, and you're like,
well, Mario,
fuck.
stop being a pervert.
Fuck.
Stop thinking that.
Yeah.
Stop looking that way.
I'm not
Stop
trying to
doing
look.
that.
I'm not trying
Stop
to think
doing
any way. Like,
Get a fucking dungeon and kidnap him.
no,
It's like, don't get hungry,
yeah.
babe. I'm hungry. Don't be.
Don't.
Stop being hungry.
Hey,
I can't. It's natural. You get hungry.
We're at the supermarket. Don't look at all this food.
Yeah. You know, it's
That ain't for you.
and it's not like
It's not right that you're looking at that like that.
And I think a lot of women don't understand that because obviously
No.
they're not men,
No,
and
no,
men
no.
don't understand the women. But there
It's-
is women that totally do get it.
It goes both ways. It's how, look, we're older men. Our generation, the way we grew up is a little bit more fucked up than like how kids are growing up now, and how we're raising our kids too. Because like, I have a daughter. Hey, you dress however you want. Now there is gonna be criticism, sure. Either, and it's not to like, oh, accept it. You don't have to accept it. You can talk shit back. You can say whatever you want. You dress however the fuck you want. Everything, even my son too. I'm like, you dress and talk however you want. Criticism is gonna happen. You're gonna get criticized for every little thing, regardless.
What about the safety aspect of it? I mean, you know how many fucking
There is no, dude, you can't even have a safety aspect. Because, like, let's say, look, my daughter sends her little boyfriend a picture of her in a shirt and jeans, just fully clothed. Hey, oh shit, what's up? Just clothed and everything. And then this boy happens to get mad at her and just wants to throw it out and be like, look at this whore, this fucking. And then it's like, what the fuck, dog? Like, you can't even fucking do that?
no, you can't. Well, here's the thing about
No,
it.
her.
Oh yeah,
Her.
No, she can't.
But then but also like to punish him.
No. Well, she can do whatever she wants. The question is, should she? You know
She
what
can
I'm
do
saying?
whatever she wants.
Yeah, I know. But that's the thing, because like a lot of people that dress very like they show
Provocative?
A lot. Yeah, women that do that. They had they some of them maybe never had incidents in their life where something happened where they'd want to cover up, so they feel like no problem.
Oh,
But
dude, you got to read the comments and some of these like.
yeah. Well,
just-
now it's
Yeah.
like
back in the day. Yeah.
well, it's I don't know, man. It's just it's so crazy because me and Sophia were talking about this morning, and I was telling her, you know what? Because I always tell her I want a kid, and I really do want a daughter, but now I'm like, you know what? Maybe
not even a son.
Maybe we
because
should-
because then you're gonna be your son. Hey, you can't talk to this girl like that. You can't talk to her like that. Watch how you say.
I could show
Where's
my
she? Oh.
I could show my
she
my
went
son everything the same I could show a daughter, but the difference is my son will be able to protect and take care of himself. My daughter only to a certain point.
Yeah,
Kind
but
of
also-
a woman will always need.
Look, your son, yes,
You know,
by all means can,
but
your daughter can do the same thing, protect herself in every which way possible. Because the boy can get easily attacked by another jealous
Yeah, I know.
man.
Yeah, absolutely. But what I'm saying is, when it comes to those type of attacks,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
always towards the women. I mean,
Yep.
it's always towards the women.
Yeah,
women,
because
women.
men are fucking pussies
So
and they can't.
I
fucking,
could teach them both the same thing, but my son will be able to defend. Well, he won't get attacked, because he's a guy. Period. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
but
saying?
then two other jealous men are gonna come in and
Yeah,
attack
but
him
the
for
chances of
protecting
that
woman.
happening is much less than somebody. Oh, I allowed my daughter to think it's okay to be 8 years old, half naked at the swimming pool by herself. She could walk home at 8:00 at night or whatever by herself. No, it ain't cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because she'd be a suspect now, she'd be a target. She'd be a target. Now, if my 8-year-old son is gonna walk home from his friend's house that lives down the street. Now he's still in danger. But what are the chances if that was a little boy or a little girl? Who would most likely get abducted? The little girl.
Both equally.
No,
both
absolutely
equally.
not, dude.
There's so many
Absolutely
fucking.
not. Yeah, there is.
child predators.
No. Absolutely.
A child, there's predators.
There's
Equally-
There's too many missing boys, but it's targeting children. Now, let's just say take it out of the children. Then let's just say a woman walking by herself and a
Oh,
man
yeah.
walking.
Yeah,
by.
yeah,
The
yeah.
woman would.
Yep.
So in that same way,
Easier quote,
in that
unquote,
same
easier
way,
target.
I'd be so scared all the time if I have a daughter. That's why I told Sophia we're gonna need to try a different position because we're gonna need a boy first. Because I always think about having a daughter. I don't know why, but I do. I really want one, but now I'm like, fuck, man. Because
Yeah. It's
with good intentions that I have, I might overreact and express myself in a way that might make her go the opposite direction.
Oh yeah, of
And
course.
it's just such a risk.
It's
and
not
it's so
even-
scary. I'm
it's-
just like, especially today, and I'm just like, fuck.
I'm going
Parents
through it right
today
now.
with little girls. I'm like,
I'm going
good
through it
job.
right now. I have a teenager, and I'm like, I have to be careful on how I say stuff, and like especially towards her little boyfriends now, because last thing I want is for her to run off with a little boy, or well, they're all 17. So, but dude, it's
Well, it does happen, and as you know, this is a thing that we've always said, that we've always known to be true, and we say to this day. But it's always the good girls. I hate that shit. I hate that shit. That it's true. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying all girls. But you know what I'm saying. But the reality is, it's not the good girls. It's all girls. It's just up to you to bring that out of them.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? Because it's just a bigger story when it's the good girl that happens.
It goes both ways too, because then some of the women are like, "Oh, he's shy. I can bring it out of him," and you're like, "All right."
Yeah, that happens too.
And then
That happened to
fucking,
me.
they both end up.
That happened to me, Sophia. See,
All it took was one finger. You want to take a break real quick?
yeah.
All right, and we'll be back. Yo. Well, as far as anything goes, it's been a pretty good week. Tomorrow's Monday. We'll figure it out. Get it all figured out. Any plans for the week?
Work,
Finna work.
softball, and chill.
And chill.
Yeah.
Work and chill. Work and eat pizza.
That's all it
Yeah.
seems like now.
And
Get
drink-
off of fucking work.
And drink root beer.
Oof. I'm a Pepsi guy, so I'm buying a Coke. I was like, "Ugh." Dude, okay. So, it's working in a hot ass shop, coming home, and then still wanting to like go out and do something, dog. I'm like, man.
It's just natural. It's just
Oh, I don't get me wrong, but like it takes me an hour to like get up and be like, all right, let's go do it. Cause I'm like, I ain't trying to go outside. I'm in the heat all day.
that's why I try to do it on the way home.
I'm in a hot ass
Fucking,
shop.
I call before I get home. Be like, hey, do I need to stop in the store? Because I'm passing 2 to 3 stores on the way home. And she'll be like, yes. I'm like, cool. What do we need? Send me the fucking list.
Yeah.
And then I get it off. So when I get home, I don't have to fucking leave.
Yeah, I do the same thing too. I call.
It's a way to fucking do
I'm
it.
on my way home, baby. What you
call,
need me to
I
get?
call to say, what's for dinner? I'm hungry.
I do well. That too.
And I'm pretty sure her eyes roll over behind her head like
Ugh.
the exorcist, like, ugh. But I'm hungry, man.
I don't know. My
Been a
wife.
long day. The other day I got home from work, right? I got off late. And I was like, you know what? Thursday. I was like, I'm going to take care of this yard. That way I don't have to this weekend. See how beautiful it looks out there?
Looks like shit, but yeah.
You can play football in there, and then I'm going to come out and say, hey, get off my grass. That's how nice it looks out there.
Nah.
But I didn't finish till the sun went
Still
down.
going.
And when I was done, man, it felt good to water that lawn. I tell you what.
Usually I'll
that
do
was
that.
a long day. Fulfilling.
Sometimes
long
I do that too after
day.
work. Before I take off my shoes and everything, I go out there, clean it up, get it ready. And then fucking Friday morning, right when I get up, I fucking...
Oh, because you're not working Fridays, huh?
not right now.
Ugh.
So Friday morning, I get up when it's nice and fresh and just quick mow, quick trim, call it good.
Yeah, I do it Saturday mornings. If like Sunday mornings, if I don't want to wake up early Saturday, then
Yeah.
Sunday morning is.
Now I got to deal with all fucking fall coming in. Damn, dude, that's going to be a lot of leaves for me.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
I'm surrounded by fucking trees.
Me too.
yeah.
I
And
don't
I'm
know
be
if, I
going
don't know
through
if you guys
bags.
noticed how much. Well, you probably haven't noticed. You might have. How much bigger this tree has gotten
Yeah.
since I've been watering the lawn.
I bet you that shit is a fucking bitch to clean up,
So
huh?
now
During
this
when the
year,
leaves fall?
yeah,
Yep.
it's gonna be
Yep.
Let me guess.
crazy.
Mine last year was I would do it on a Wednesday, rake it all up, put them in the bags. By the time Friday or Saturday came around, covered again. Even by Thursday, I woke up. I woke up in the morning going to work, covered. So now I just switch it to once a week, Saturday or Sunday. I rake them up, and that's it. Because yeah, dude, I'm surrounded by like 4 or 5 trees, dude, and those leaves just fucking.
I was always
fucking
wondering,
sucks.
hey, where the fucking kids at, man? Come knock on my door. Hey,
Okay.
Hell yeah, here's
Oh my God,
$30.
dude.
You know,
Nah.
but you know what happened? Finally, some kids came, right? But I wasn't home, and then my neighbor comes over. Hey,
Yeah.
and in Spanish, he was telling me, "Oh, some kids came to the house. I told them to get the hell away from your house." Like, yeah. I'm like, oh,
You guys,
man.
you're like, you fucked it for me.
I appreciate it. You know, keeping that.
Dude.
Yeah, that's the one good thing about this guy. If I'm not home, like he's got his eye on my house. Like,
That's
fucking
good.
hawk
So,
and shit.
so I got the same thing. So okay, there was these like little neighbor kids. They came through and they wanted like they were doing something for their cheerleading or something, and they're like, "Can we pick weeds from your yard for like $10?" And I was like, "Sure, go ahead." Like I got a pretty long front yard. I was like, "Go for it, whatever, $10." They took about 10-15 minutes. I only had like fucking $20 on me, so I was like, here you go, thank you. Like I didn't really need them picked or nothing, but it was just a thought. Now, I had this dude. These 2 kids came by and knocked on the house, and they're like, "Hey, can we cut your grass for like $20?" And like I wasn't there, or I was upstairs in the shower, and Berg was all like, "Hey, they came by and they want," and I was like, "Okay, let them, like $20." And she's like, "Well, they wanted to use our lawnmower and our weed eater," and I was like, "Nah."
I would have told him, if you want to use my shit, $10.
I would. I would. And the reason I would is because, I don't know. Well, okay.
What they gonna do? To break it and then I'm
No.
gonna just shake them for all their money?
Well, first of all, you have to be present. You know, as long as you're present, yeah. You know, if they're going to be using your shit. But if there's some little kids, yeah. Let them fucking get their hands dirty and shit. Fucking figure it out. And so that'll be something good. At the same time, you know, you're gonna be paying them. So
Yeah, but no, I was like,
it's,
no,
it's gonna be
no,
good
no.
for them, and you're gonna have your lawn done.
No, I was like, no, I'll do it. I'll do it myself. Now, about an hour later, I went to the gas station because I had to put gas in the cars. So I went to the gas station, and there was these 2 kids on a bike with a trailer, on bicycles. One dude had a little trailer, and he was pulling it with his bike, and he had a lawnmower and a weed eater. And they were in there. They got their sodas, their food, like they were just eating their chips, sitting inside in the AC. And I was like, hey man, I don't want to bother you on your break, but I'm gonna be that guy. How much you charge a yard? He's like, oh man, $10. And I said, with all this equipment, $10? I was like, look, dude, I live down the street. I showed him what my truck looked like because I'm in the company truck, and I was like, that's my truck. Anytime that you pass by it in this neighborhood back here and you see it, come knock on my door. I'll tell my kids and whoever, and if you cut the grass, Venmo, cash, whatever, you got it. You got the business. And he's like, well, for real? I said, dude, $40. $40 is minimum I'll give you to come with your equipment, come cut my grass. And he's all, man, that's more than what people pay us. I said, I see what you have. I like what you're doing. If you see that truck and you're in the neighborhood back here, and you see that truck in front of that house, knock on that door, and fuck $40.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, even if they're gonna use my equipment, I'll let them, because if they get their hands dirty, even with my equipment, they're more likely to keep doing that and get their own shit and charge more, whatever. But 'cause let me tell you what, driving around all day, I see landscaping companies all over the small.
Oh, yeah, there's tons of them here.
People just by themselves. It's just them by themselves. Some is a husband and a wife, and you know, during the summer times, it's, you know, you see them with the kids coming with them to help them out or whatever. But there's all these different little trucks with their little logos on the side.
Yep.
Endless amount. There's an endless amount to eat out here. Well, here in Boise right now, right?
Yeah. Meridian too.
But yeah, you could do landscaping is like huge.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers are doing it big by themselves.
Well, hold
Just
on.
regular
I
landscaping.
have to.
Yeah.
Like, not like you can do all that kind of stuff.
But it also depends what you could do with your landscaping. Can you build a
painting.
deck? Can you build a fucking?
No,
Well, that's-
a
that's
little
construction.
pond?
That's something else.
That's also gonna be part of the landscaping.
No,
Well, that's
no.
that's the
If-
service.
if
That's the
you're
type
out
of
here-
service
yeah.
you offer. But right now, if you're just doing simple like
Yeah, if you're
maintaining
just
your
doing
yard,
maintaining
people
yard.
do that.
Yeah, but then you get those questions from the homeowner saying, "Hey, can you do this?
No,
can
check
you
this
do
out.
that?"
Check it out. I talked to these one guys when I was delivering, and this is how it goes. So they have the yards, right, that they have in the neighborhood.
Their routes.
Yeah, and it's just these 2 guys, and they have their little trailer, and all they do is because the reason I was talking to them is because I would see them, and sometimes I'd have like 4 houses right next to each other, so I would walk to them and deliver them, and the guys would just be ready to go.
Yep.
I'm like,
Yep.
what the hell? And it's because they're maintaining. They're not like doing all this work all
Yeah,
day.
no.
No,
It's just
they
a
just
cut.
stop and go. Maintain.
It's like supercuts. You go into supercuts.
So they
Yeah,
establish
but
the
see,
customers.
difference is supercuts will fuck your hair up.
Yeah.
Well, what they do is they like when you get a new customer, you ready up their yard, like, you're nice and neat and stuff, and then from
That's
there
where
on
you
it's just
set up-
maintenance.
That's where you set
how
up
you
at
do.
the first initial thing.
Yeah.
You'll be like, hey, what in all do you want me to do to your yard?
It's not gonna be all day raking and all day.
Yeah.
It's
You want me to
just
do all that? Then this is the first thing to set up
Yeah.
at the beginning. Because if not, we're just going to come, cut, edge it up, get out.
That'd be a different price. To
30
start from
minutes. Yep.
grass from-
So I want to go back to this to where like all the like little companies and everything. I was coming home from work. I stopped at the gas station. There was this dude and his coworker. It was just 2 guys, a truck and a trailer. And it was the beginning of the summer. The dude was sitting there and like he had his pamphlet or his thing open, writing notes, and he's like, "We got to go here. We're in this neighborhood, and then we'll call it a day." And I heard that, and the neighborhood's right in front of my neighborhood, like right across the street. And I was like, "Hey, man," I was like, "I see y'all cut yards. Like, I was like, you have a card or anything? If I live on this road," and he's like, "Yeah, we got like two houses behind that road. I know where you're at." And I was like, "Okay, could I fit you? Could you fit me in or something any time this week or anything?" He's like, "Man, we can probably just do it before we head to these other ones." And I was like, "What's your price? Like what?" And he's all, "Look, man, I'll drive by. Here's my number. Here's my card. Just text me your address. I'll drive by and then I'll text you back within 45 minutes and give you a price." And I was like, "Oh, okay, dope." 3 months later, still nothing. And I'm like, "Dog, like I get it, like, but I look, you're busy. I completely understand it because being a mechanic, like, I'm busy as hell too. And there's times where like people will stop me on the road and be like, "Can you come work on my car?" And I'm like, "Check it out. Yeah. I can't. I'm just to do it on my off time. No, bring it to the shop, pay the shop rate, do that." But like I tell them though I can't do it. So I will kind of be like, "Hey, we can't do it. We can't fit you into our route." Okay, cool. But these little kids need to start fucking.
Yeah, well, I guess it's pretty much like they'll find out the hard way.
Yeah.
They'll miss out on business, miss out on money, and either not, like, drop the business or then you move on to somebody else, which will answer you, and they get your business, and they're the ones that's gonna be still up later on.
I'm hoping that these little kids got a snow shovel this winter because Berg was one telling me that older people while snow shoveling tend to like die while they're snow shoveling, and people
It's too cold or they slip and fall.
Yeah. And I'm like, these little kids need to. I'll buy them I'll buy a snow shovel. I'm gonna have 2 extra snow shovels. I'm gonna put a sign with the 2 extra snow shovels on my front lawn when it snows and says $20.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. So these
That's
little
a good
kids can
idea.
come through and just be like, "Here, let's get $20 for the week, baby."
I fucking hate shoveling snow,
Dude,
man.
I fucking
it.
I dread it.
Some of
I
those
get
machines though.
Huh?
Some of those machines. You know what? Look, man, I don't know the science behind this, but I swear the sidewalk is better with snow on it. Because when you clean
Powder.
it gets icy.
Powdered snow, fresh snow,
Yeah,
always
well-
easier. But once you clean it, I have to throw salt right after.
Yeah, well, yeah, then it turns into the little ice patches, and whoop, there you go.
Not really. It depends if you keep up with the ice.
Just don't smoke it.
Yeah. No, well, it's a pain, man, and this one wants to get a snow blower. So.
You don't need it.
Well,
we don't get that much snow.
You don't need it. You're just going to you're going to blow $200 on it, and then what happens if it doesn't snow heavy this year?
Sit on $200.
Basically, yeah, you wasted money.
You
No,
don't.
but
need it.
I
We have
like your idea though.
We have one
Put-
at work.
Put some shovels up and be like, hey, come out.
We have a snow shovel at work. We have to do the parking lot. So it does like, but we also have a tractor that we have a bucket that we just scrape it all out with. So it's kind of convenient, yes and no.
Yeah.
If you have more room, like more sidewalk, then I'd say. But other than that, fellas, thanks for chatting. It's a good talking. Thanks for being on the breakdown.
Yeah.
We'll do this again
This
next
will-
week.
Yeah, maybe Fedmin will be here.
We'll
I
see.
doubt it.
Maybe.
We'll see, Furman. Furman,
to
what do you think?
convince that
We'll see if
fucking-
Andrew will be here. I don't even
I'll
know.
be here.
Yeah.
All right.
I just need to know the fucking time and all that.
Hey, just keep this in the back of your head during the week. if you're not here, we're gonna be talking shit.
Shit.
Fuck y'all.
Yeah, this motherfucker right here. I told you.
I'll be here. Y'all just need to fucking tell me the time and none of this.
Well, get the permission signed. Permission
need no
slip
permission.
signed today. Or
Okay,
just,
well
just
then,
bring up the conversation like
Just-
tonight.
Next
That
time, let's
way
do it on a
it's
fucking
easier
Saturday so I could get dropped off.
Oh come on, man! Saturday I'm not doing shit. I'm doing something too. you
Do
know?
a fucking Saturday so I can
Sunday's
fucking
to chill.
drink.
This is to chill.
Wanna drink.
You want to drink, but well, that'll be for like if we're gonna do a long ass.
That's why.
you know what I'm saying?
Saturday. I get dropped off and get picked up.
You only do like hour ones, right?
Yeah, don't matter.
We should
If
do
we
like-
if we do a Saturday night,
Let's say we were to get together and just fucking be like, you know what I was thinking? If you had like Bluetooth pieces for everybody, we could go to like a fucking one of these Japanese restaurants where they put you into little private rooms and shit. We could be eating our shit and just be fucking around.
That's not a bad idea.
What?
It's
You
not a
bring
bad
the
idea.
shit and
Our
we
headsets work like
we're,
that.
We're out there fucking eating chopsticks and bullshit and having some sake or whatever.
We have them.
What? You have what?
Oh, we gotta fix your headset. Talking about this. All right.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right, fellas. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. We'll see you again next
All
week. All right. Bye, people.